This one, to get those qualifying spots, you have to get first or second.
Yep, top two.
And means that this is a qualifier match. Winner of this is going to guarantee you a spot in the Royale.
We're getting into it. We got no surprises on the character picks. Bamya here on the Mordex versus Acno, who is again on that Alucard, that Ezio crossover. And Acno's orb has been looking pretty solid throughout the day.
Yeah, it's been really impressive seeing Acno stick with such a modern pick, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
Like Ezio, as not the newest legend, but definitely the newest legend to the competitive landscape. Only really hitting the mainstream starting at literally last year BCX, and only as like a pocket pick. So Acno piloting his entire way through here has been really fun to see. But Bamya, on the other hand, has been unstoppable on the Mordex. So good on the Scythe, and the gauntlets can come out too for some really swift KOs. So let's see what Acno's able to do with it. This is one of those matchups where, like, if you are playing unranked, you have probably had some experience against Fenrir Mordex. So
yeah, I think most people are familiar with the skin at this point. Man, I really want to highlight Acno there. Had just a perfect read on the damage of Bamya. Went with a double downer and almost was able to KO with recovery. Didn't quite have it, but still, Acno's looking solid, keeping this one even.
Ooh, nice pummel. Oh, gravity cancel. Sidelight got punished. I thought Bamya would have gone for more there. Cider comes through. Acno has to go for the... Caught him with the ground pound on the gravity cancel down sig there. That was a really good catch. I wonder if Bamya was planning for it, or if is Ezio just so unlucky that if you diagonal dodge or gravity cancel down sig, you get punished by the same thing?
Yeah, I don't know. It felt like Bamya just kind of had the read on everything Acno was doing. Like he had a perfect punish on that wake up sidelight that Acno did, and then a second perfect punish on the gravity cancel that Acno tried to do. Either way, Bamya looking real good here in game number one.
Weapon throw doesn't hit afterwards, but silent recovery will take him down. In under 2 minutes, Acno is down a game. Bamya 2 games away from getting that flight guaranteed to the Winter Royale. Let's look at the replays here. It was a pretty quick match. That Downson got punished twice this game into a ground pound. One a little delayed, the next one immediately. I think it's coming up right here. Yeah, that's crazy actually, because that ground pound didn't. I think Bamya was covering. I think Bamya was covering diagonal dodge up or dodge left.
Yeah, I think Bamya's ground pound covered more than just that one gravity cancel.
Also covers that gravity cancel, because that was like too quick.
Well, here we go. Game number 2. Same picks, same map even on this one. Acno needs to find the adjustment. And honestly, I feel like just less of that sig would probably be a good starting point.
That's a good point. Yeah, the replays really highlighted that each time that it was used, his stock went away. Now switching over to the sword, goes in for the Enzig. Gets punished a little bit for it, falls down with the sword. Nice downer, goes for a double downer, but Bamya just hitting him away with the siders. Gravity cancel silent means no dodge. That's 3 good hits for Acno. Side sig almost gets him caught in the air, but Bamya has no jumps. That's going to be it for that stock, and Acno takes the lead.
Really well done from Acno. Managed to catch out Bamya there with that gravity cancel downlight that led to the side air as Bamya was coming up with that recovery, and that meant Bamya had no movement options there. Now it's Acno with the stock advantage. Nice
neutral light. Acno just taking chip damage away here, trying to get the lead. Nice neutral light again. Downer is not connected. Bamya almost goes down, but no manages to make it back. D-light recovery.
Oh!
Wait. So the spot dodged the gravity cancel D-light, and then he pivoted an Enzig?
So that was like 4D chess right there.
That was amazing.
Acno was trying to punish just the immediate recovery from Bamya.
The wake-up gravity
so he went for the wake-up gravity
cancel
downlight, and then Bamya delayed it and ended up punishing with a gravity cancel neutral sig. Really well done.
He dodged facing the other way, too. So he had to dodge and then pivot GC in the same dodge that he used to dodge the downlight. It was fantastic. Bamya's so good. And now Acno misses the ledge and just...
Okay. You know what? We take those.
Bamya gifted him. That was the whole... it's weird to see... it's not often in Brawlhalla that you'd see somebody like SD and then someone else go don't worry, I got you, and then jump off the stage too, but that's basically what Bamya ended up doing.
Yeah, I think Bamya just didn't quite know how much movement Acno had, so he went in there for that second hit, that double tap to finish off the stock, but either way, he's still looking good. Has some good damage built up on Acno right now.
Oh, picks up the gauntlet, sidelight, no recovery right afterwards. A sidelight here, and a recovery would knock out. I think just recovery on its own would do it. There it is. Bamya brings the match points. 2-0 lead here in winners final. 1 game away from securing that plane ticket and sitting Acno down in the elimination final, where he'd have to battle against the winner of Munir and Pavelski to have a chance to get his own. Here's the replays again. Although I'd say in these replays we won't see the down six from last game.
That's true. He did them less, and I think he did
that
better.
That was the coolest stock I've seen in a very long time. And here it is. So we talked about this. I mean, we got this funny replay over here, but we talked about how, yes, Acno was on the edge the entire time, but we haven't seen him get like 2-0 swept into playing a character he knows how to play. However, the Asuri was not on my list of legends that I thought he would break the glass of in case of emergency.
I think most people would have expected a bow character. I know Acno does have an Asuri, like this isn't completely out of left field. But really, it feels like, I think, the mind shift that people are having where, like, they're like, you know what, maybe Katars are actually starting to come back into the meta. We're starting to see it a little bit more. Although I think in this position, Acno would likely want the Katars, at least for the early stock.
Yeah, and there's also that argument that Katars do well in the gauntlets because of how they approach against the weapon, but we'd have to see how Acno's Katars are looking today because we have not seen anything from them all day. And it's also something to think about, too, that like Acno's got other legends. Even if this game doesn't work out for him, he could still have the rematch potentially through the elimination side. So he's got a few games to play with, but Bamya is destroying him. He's got nothing left. So the dodge was actually there. Okay, Bamya dropping a few edge guards here and there. And that edge guard was actually so sloppy that he could have risked getting reversaled. He's lucky that he was able to make it back.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking that Acno was going to challenge Bamya, go in with like a dare or ground pound for the turnaround, but instead had just enough movement, got that wall touch, but won't survive that one. It is going to be Bamya with the first stock.
2 stocks away. Let's see what Acno can do on the Asuri here. He's been unarmed for a good minute. Finally picks up the sword. Side arrow will bounce him off the ground. Gets hit by the nair. That's not good. Oh, and he waits out that D-light. Oh, but I thought Bamya was going to get the perfect downlight right afterwards, but Acno manages to close up the stock anyways. I liked how Bamya was playing that edge guard situation, but Acno just played it too well himself, so now it's evened up 2-2. Katars, this is what you wanted to see in the early stocks. Let's see if he can make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, this is partly why he swapped over to the Asuri, right, is he wants to play these Katars. So far, not too crazy of a Katar setup. Obviously, he hasn't gone for the half pipe, really. He's been getting those Katar recoveries.
And the downlights, too, but not a lot afterwards, you're right. And the damage that he's getting in return. Okay, almost had it. And Bamya says, let me show you what a combo looks like. Nair into getting caught by the Nair on the wake up. The down air ends up getting interrupted. Double sidelight not going to hit. Acno down airs off the left side of the stage. Ground pound dodge. Nice dodge up. Down air weapon throw. Bamya can't make it back to the stage, and Acno steals the lead.
Yeah, snuck that one out there, dodged through the ground pound, and like you said, down air, weapon toss, and then went for the wall touch. You saw him float around just in case, but once he saw those sweat beads, he was like, all right, I got the stock.
Down light. Has he got anything else? Nope. Sidelight connects. Falls to down air. Okay. Falls to down air and doesn't jump.
Held down a little too long there, and that's going to put Acno on the board. I still don't really know how to feel about this Asuri, though, because it's not like the Asuri was like the thing.
Those were mistakes that Bamya was doing in the previous game, too, which was like going too deep off the side of the stage, either for an edge guard or for an attack, and then Acno getting a reversal like we saw with the orb ground pound.
Yeah.
And we just saw Bamya actually do it so much that it led into literally 2 stocks going away. So we'll see what happens here on the rematch on the Fortress of Lions, game number 4.
All right, well, Acno at least feeling a little bit more comfortable on the Asuri than he did in his previous game, so he's sticking with it. Starting off with the Katars again. Might be a little bit more of a comfortable position for Acno to be in, at least starting off, but once again, not getting much here. Hasn't even really hit too many Katar nairs on top of Bamya.
Sidelight D-light is about as far as Acno has gotten on the Katar strings that we're used to seeing. He's yet to get like that dare reset or even a good dodge read here. He tries to go for it again, and Bamya is oftentimes dodging the down air. Acno trying to mix it up now with a double downlight, but Bamya each time has responded correctly and then gotten some wake-up damage to make it so that Acno is trading blow for blow rather than just getting some neutral wins. And I think that's really working out in Bamya's favor, even after the last game loss.
Yeah, I mean, that's the tough spot about Katars is, like, you need to get those resets if you want that big damage. Otherwise, you're not getting too much out of it. Nice! The down sig. Bamya not able to dodge through that one and ends up losing his first stock.
Yeah, well, when it counts, Acno does use that down signature there to catch Bamya trying to attack. And if Bamya's always attacking out of hit stun, then Acno can use that to his advantage and hit him with a really hard, strong attack, just like he did there. Let's see if we can get anything else now. Those are the nairs that are starting to hit. No, but that sidelight sider is going to disarm him. Nice job. Sidelight, headlight, sidelight, pick up sidelight on the Katars. Acno Goes for that weapon throw recovery. Okay, unarmed damage. Suddenly, six clean hits unarmed. 3 sidelights in there. Amazingly played by Acno, and the recovery comes through. Bamya is actually taking so much damage on these attempted recoveries. The spot dodge.
He doesn't go for the touch?
The weapon throw. He didn't go for the touch because he wanted to get the knockout. I think it was really bold of him to do that, and amazing from Bamya to be able to respond. But Bamya keeps going off stage and getting destroyed by Acno.
Acno looking real good, goes real low with that weapon toss, disarms himself there. That down air is going to put him off stage, but still a great spot for Acno to be in, considering he's got a full stock up, and Bamya finally cleans up that first one.
I thought Acno was just going to let a ground pound rip there, but no, he ends up getting hit by the unarmed recovery. Bamya took so much damage trying to close out that last stock, though. That's incredible. Okay, what are we doing? Trying to find one there. Recovery would knock out at this point. Weapon throw goes down. Switching over the sword is just a lot easier.
Side air, just like you said, so much easier for Acno to finish that one off. Now he's going to juggle weapons, and he's back to the Katars. This is the classic Asuri gameplay.
Although the way Acno played that last stock was not classic Asuri at all. It was like, what was it, like dash land, side light, end light, side light, pick up Qatar, side light. Like it was just.
Dude, it was a one-man morph combo.
So much weapon throw shenanigans coming through there. Bamya going for the nair. Oh, finds that side air, has him on the left side stage, spikes it down there. That might just be it.
Yeah.
I don't know where his recovery went, but it was not there.
I think he threw it early and just didn't connect on
like
Bamya.
Didn't touch the stage.
Yeah. Well, here we are, final stocks. Game number 4. Bamya might just put this one away if he can take out Acno here.
It would be incredible if Bamya brought this back because of how well Acno was playing. Oh, no dodge, pivots the end light, gets the downer. No, Acno gets underneath it, gets the sword recovery, falls, and it's another dare. Acno just getting right out of there. Okay, it's back and forth for both players. Weapon spawn getting denied by Bamya here. Gravity cancel sidelight, but Acno just fast falls straight into a neutral air. Defying Bamya's expectations. D-light nair, no recovery afterwards. Another nair to down light, but then wake up down air. Bamya just keeps attacking out of hit stun and is catching Acno off guard. Dodges underneath the end sig. D-light nair, side air, does not hit. Bamya gets hit by the nair on the way down. Is that going to be it?
Oh, that's the chance, but he goes for the down sig, and Bamya fast falls underneath it.
The edge guard,
that's the stock!
Oh, Bamya takes it with that down air. Acno so close to bringing it to game 5. But you only needed one edge guard there in a one-stock scenario, and Bamya was able to get it. That's going to secure Bamya grand finals at the Winter Championship and a flight to the Winter Royale.
Man, that final sequence there, Acno even got the dodge.